Alright guys, RoKage here and welcome back to the brand new video. Here we are, Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade will be the topic. On today's video, I will deliver the global day 2 guide, the things you must do on day 2 from the global launch. The global launch is happening 7th of November, so I want from you that you're in advance ready to go. If you didn't check out, go check out my day 1 global guide. It is super important so you know how to start. Okay, now think about this. It's day 2 of global launch, let me say it like that. And now what are the things we need to do? So first of all, like always from the global launch, you should be focused on doing the beginner missions. So since we are on a day 2, we need to do the day 2 missions. Have in mind, after 7 days, when you complete everything, you can get an SSR guaranteed ticket, so make sure to do it. So first, let me just explain what you should do related to these missions, and then we're gonna go in more depth how much you should have progressed on day 2, what things you should be focused on, leveling, grading, and all of that. Super important, so keep on watching. Here I have the translations, what you should do on the day 2. So clear any enhancement quests, total of 5 times. That is connected. Again, the game will lead you. You will have the mission. On global, it will say on English. And you're gonna click here and the game will lead you what you should do. So it's not big of the deal, okay? But pretty much you need to complete that enhancement quest. If I'm not mistaken, again, the game will lead you, but I believe this is the ones. So you do that like 5 times and GG. You've done that mission, okay? Then we have another mission, which is clear main quest chapter 315. This is something that you can do super simple. On day 1 actually already you can look in one day. I'm 7 chapter guys, okay? So to clear that mission you need to finish 314. Super simple. Everyone can do that easily. Clear any cursed item quest 5 times in total. So the cursed items, guys, if I go here, this is the cursed items, if I'm not mistaken. And then you need to finish this, collect those cursed items, and you're gonna use them to grade and many more stuff, okay? Specifically to grade a character. Complete 2 dispatch in total. So again, the game will lead you where is that, but let me just show you really quickly. So when you're here, you go here on the left, and this is the dispatches. As you progress, you're gonna unlock more, and this is idle grinding of super important materials to level up your character, grade your character, and many other things. Upgrade your skills of the character, which is this one. So pretty much naturally you're gonna do this and you're gonna complete that mission, not big of the deal. Then you have raise your character's grade to 3. So pretty much you will go to your character, for example here, and then you're gonna have to reach your character to the, for example, grade 3 it says, right? Yeah, so when your character is grade 3, you are good. Have in mind, use that grading on the character you're gonna actually use. So you do it literally like this. If you're missing certain material, you can literally go here and check it out what I'm missing. And then you have the mission, and as well the missions you 3-start, you can just like use this and skip it, for example. And you will get this material so you can grade it furthermore. I will go in more details about that in a moment, because on day 2, doing this will be a crucial thing, okay? Increasing your grading, leveling up your characters, the ones you're gonna use, that will be your key thing to do on the day 2. Okay, what else we have? Raise the level of the memory to level 10. So pretty much go to your memory. Here it is, and reach it to level 10. That's generally that you need to hear and level it up, and boom, that's it, okay? And then, yeah, that's that. You will get the rewards and complete all missions on day 2, okay? This is just a typo. And then you're gonna get SSR memory. So perfect. This is pretty much the day 2 missions you have to do. They're super simple and straightforward, and you should be fine. Okay guys, now let's talk about the basic stuff. Maybe I would even say more in-depth stuff. So you've done the rerolls on the day 1, you got what you wanna get, and now my recommendation, especially for global, is to save up. Again, we're gonna see what precisely banners we're gonna have, but on global specifically, especially if you're free to play, when you get the reroll characters, when you get Blue Gojo, for example, Nobara, you're good, you're set, and then you just go and progress. See how far you can get, level up your characters, grade up your characters. I'll go into that in a moment, and you don't have to summon. That is my tip. After rerolling, you can save, because definitely one of the future banners that are incoming after day 2 of global launch will be super important. Okay, so after reroll, my advice is to save it up. That is my current advice. We're gonna see when the game launches, because you will have to save those currency. It will be super important. Now on the day 2, what are the things you should be focused on? As well, we have this idle part right here. As you level up, as you progress, you will get more things, and here you're idling AP, JP, and other currency, which is super important to increase the level of your character. Again, on day 2, you should be definitely focused on grinding the story. Okay, keep on pushing the story like on day 1 as far as you can. You can play it on auto, but definitely on those hardest stages you will have to play it on manual, because you can manipulate and control so many more things than when you play on auto. Have that in mind. So when you're stuck, my first tip is make sure to play it manually. Okay, now push to the story. Okay, that's logical. On the day 2, you will have unlocked the place where you can grind those so-called curse items, if I'm not mistaken, and they are used to increase your grade, okay? To get the materials to increase the grade. That is something you need to do. Grind it as much as possible. Try to 3-star it, because if you 3-star it, you can just skip it and get those materials when you need it. So your main goal would be to 3-star everything as much as possible, just because it will be so much simpler for you. When you see there is too big of a difference of a combat, you can grind the previous stages on your... you can grind the previous stages until you're ready, okay? I'm currently now pretty ready for this, so I could go and do that as well. So here you're gonna grind those cursed items, which you're gonna use for grading your characters, okay? By doing the story and all other stuff, you're gonna be able to level up your character as well. And leveling up and grading is connected. More you grade up your character, more you're gonna be able to level up. So that's super important as well. Here, make sure to grind these items. Again, go as far as you can. Try to 3-star as much as things as possible, because like this you're gonna maximize all of these materials that are really necessary to make your character stronger. Okay, so all of these things you should do on day 2. If there is an event, you can also do that event as well. You have a side story and other things to collect, plus you can get some freebies here, like memory, etc. So all of that is super important to do. Okay, we're gonna go now in more depth, because now we go to the crucial things. Leveling up and grading your characters. This is something you should be focused on day 2 specifically. So, like I said yesterday, only level up and grade your characters you know you're gonna use. Like, I won't use this R Megumi, and I would make a huge mistake if I do this. I wasted a bunch of material to level up, which are super rare. These ones are not that often of a material to level it up. So be on the lookout. Every time when you see a material you don't have, you know the place I showed you where you can grind them. So no worries about that. So for example, I really wanna... Let me show you an example. So this Gojo, okay? I'm now level 57, but I want to increase higher level. So now to level it up furthermore, I need bunch of those materials. So I go here, I go here, and I go here, and I go here, and then I can start grinding this material. Okay, let me just do it like this now, so I don't waste a lot of time. But I can definitely do those higher stages now, which is fine. Overall, in the beginning, if you want a faster progress, yes, you could potentially use a little bit of your gems. A little bit of your gems, not a big deal. To get more stamina. so I can do this. I mean, I'm doing this now to show you. This is not the best way to do it. You should reach as higher tier as possible and then use the skipping. But now, just to speed up the process and show you, I'll do it like this. So leave a like for my sacrifice. Okay, so go here. So we got this material. And now we can go here and level him up. Okay, perfect. I know it's for only one level, but that's how it goes. On those higher levels, it's super hard to level it up. And you need to do a lot of grinding and get that higher tier to grind this material. But just wanted to show you an example how you can get that leveling material. Have in mind, through the idling, like I showed you, and many other things, you will also get that material. Now I want to grade a character. So for example, I need to go here. I have this part 3-star. So I can do it like, I don't know, 6 times, for example. Again, I should 3-star other things as well, which I will do. This is your main goal on day 2. 3-starring as much as things as possible so you can grade it as fast as you can. So for example, now here, I can unlock this grade because I grinded enough of materials. I do this and I unlock the grade. Have in mind, after unlocking all of this here, all of these buffs, you're gonna unlock the next grade and the next grade and the next grade and so on and so on and so on. It goes to grade 13. As higher grade you're getting, it will be harder to reach that next level because it will need more and more materials and more rare materials. Also in this game, you have an option to awaken the characters when you get the dupes. Okay? I'll go in more detail about all of that, but on the day 2 already I can talk about all of this. And here you have items section where you're upgrading your skills, your ultimate, your other basic skills, etc., which is also super important. But here you need to be careful what you are maxing out, because some skills will be more important than the others, so you don't want to waste material and maximize your damage overall with every single character by doing all of this correctly. So this is literally it, guys, on day 2, what you should be focused on. Leveling up, grading up your characters, upgrading the skills for your characters, doing the story, grinding the cursed items, and grinding the materials to level up your characters and many other things. Again, your main focus should be getting that high tier in all of this. So for example, for the end, let me do one match. I do one match here. I will take Blue Gojo, just like this. I have what is this? If I put the green one, I have 13. Yeah, he's much more advanced because of grading I've done. Let me check out the Gojo. I can also help him out a little bit. Okay, for now, let me go like this. We should be fine. Again, there is a difference between combat power, but never mind if you see this. Try to take the element you have advantage, especially the damage dealer, and in theory you should be fine. Now, there is 3 waves here, so I need to play it carefully. I will go straight with the attacks, normal attacks for now. We're gonna see the damage. Now I need to go to that wave 3 as soon as possible. The reason for that, let me buff, because I want that while Gojo is still here, I can use the ultimate on wave 3. That is super important. What you saw right now, that was a black flash. It activates rarely, but it does a massive damage. Okay. Okay, we're good. Let's go, wave 2. Again, the ultimate is super close. Am I going to able... Will I beat this? That is the weakness of that Gojo. He leaves after 7 turns, and that can be a huge problem. Okay? Sometimes, in this case right now, I have 3 more turns. So for me, using Gojo's ultimate right now would be a big waste, right? It would be a big waste because I would waste my ultimate for that wave 3, which will be the hardest, okay? So let's save it up to that 7th turn, and hopefully until then, we can kill them, okay? I'll use this ultimate. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I'll go rather for this. Let's use the ultimate now. Yeah, we're good, we're good. Okay, now we have wave 3. I have the ultimates ready. I can use the memory as well for additional buffs. Memory as well for additional buffs. Use this, use the buff, and GG. Okay, so even though I had lower combat power, this was super important to do because now I can get those better materials to level up and grade my characters. Furthermore, it's a break, it's a done, it's a GG. We have also this is now overkill, bro. Gojo and Megumi are destroying, bro. Insane. Okay, guys, hopefully you did enjoy it. Leave a like, subscribe, your opinions in the comment section below. This is the full guide for the day 2 and what you should be focused on. And yeah, see you next one. Love ya and bye. If I forgot something, tell me in the comment section below. I can pin the comment. Bye, guys.